An Evil Within, chapter 15. Kidman. Kidman? Kidman! Is she performing the procedure? Has she changed her mind? Kidman! Kidman! How can you resist this? How can you... Have I helped? Kidman! Talk to me! Get me out of... What? Is that Sebastian? Who am I? Am I... Has Ruvik taken over my body? Guess where I am. In the inner sanctum of my mind. If... Well, there is a chance that my body has been taken over. Kidman has been an accomplice in all of this to Ruvik. Or maybe unbeknownst to her, that's what happened. Maybe she thinks... Oh dear. I have a reasonably clear scenario of what might have happened. Maybe she figured she would connect Leslie, then she got freed, she freed Sebastian, and they figured they would shoot Ruvik and it would all be over. There's a slight problem with this. That whoever got out in Sebastian's body was not Sebastian, it was actually Ruvik. With Sebastian now being stuck in Ruvik's body. You'll have one hell of a time convincing Kidman of that. If he's actually still alive to any extent. How do I hear this music inside this place? Well, never mind that. Is anyone here? Aside from me. Look at this place. Tatiana! Anyone? Is this the final journal entry under...
Nobody here at all?
But at least now the music is playing. Oh, no! Missing woman. Missing. Short brown hair, brown eyes. Response to nickname... Hold on. Julie Kidman. Response to nickname... Something. I can't make that out. Red? Maybe she's somewhat of a surrogate sister to Ruvik? I don't know. Let's save first. This is it, as far as I can tell. The chapter is called An Evil Within. And this will be the final entry of Sebastian's journal. Internal Affairs interview transcript, the 13th of March 2013. Investigator Phi. You know why you're here, Detective Castellanos, because you people aren't doing your job. Phi, you've been pursuing an unauthorized investigation and using KCPD resources to do so. In addition, there are reports of threats, intimidation, and physical violence. Castellanos, if you had any proof of these allegations, you'd be taking my badge and gun right now. Phi, you've obviously been careful, otherwise we would have. But we're watching you, Castellanos. You're not the only ones. Phi, what's that supposed to mean? Castellanos, keep following me. You'll find out soon enough. Phi, you keep drinking like you do, we won't have to. Castellanos, I've got work to do. Are we finished here? Phi, for now. But you're on thin ice, Castellanos. If I get even one more report, you're through. Castellanos, I'll be through when it's over. Detective Castellanos leaves the interview room. Well, guess what? Presumably, they would send in a rat, someone to keep an eye on him, and that someone would presumably be Kidman. accepted chronology doesn't fit now, does it? Because this is from 2013. And he's had Kidman under him for quite a while now. Unless, of course, they attached her to him ahead of time and only had this interview later. It makes perfect sense.
Ruvik?
Losing our mind. Yes, Leslie. Well, I could try to... You know what? Hold on. Can I actually get some items? Okay, this is the situation as far as the map is concerned. There's one more thing I can get out of a locker. Let's try to retrieve one thing more. It's ammo for this sniper rifle, which I gladly welcome. It's so difficult to concentrate. Leslie, he's our only way out. I need to get Leslie. He's basically the only person who can help me now. Joseph's dead. Kidman might have betrayed me. The doctor's dead. Leslie, you're the only way out. Oh dear. Leslie, you need to... You...
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Leslie!
Losing our minds.
Leslie, we need to...
Losing our minds.
Leslie! Focus! You can overcome this.
This way.
Got it. A padded cell? Yeah, it seems that way. This is ground level reality, people. This is it. Look at it. Everything is clear and defined. The lights are bright. This is it. And over here, presumably, there was this bend. Can go further ahead.
Hey, wait!
Optical nerve. What the hell are these? Prohibited zone. From this point forward, only select individuals may pass. Those without permission are asked to leave and contact the head office. Yeah, some focal point of the facility. Is this the brain room? Water BPL? Is this where people are suspended in liquid? Where the hell are we? Now I do understand that we are... This is the real deal. I think this is actually happening. So, him getting shot might have been either a premonition, a delusion, I have no idea, but...
Alright, kid, where are you taking me?
Logos, help me. That's the only person I can trust now, Leslie. Unless he's been taken over by Ruvik. No, focus. This isn't actually happening. Or is it? Spring... No, it is. It's presumably the... What was coming? The hurricane, earthquake, whatever natural disaster is coming. That's actually going to be a smidgen of a problem, but relax. You've lived in this place long enough, you know how it can get. Just get to Leslie. We're putting all our faith in one mentally ill guy. I'm on my way, Leslie.
This way.
I'm on my way. Don't make me... Don't make me have to get all the way up there to reach Leslie again. Come on. Come on. Get up. Got work to do, detective. We need to finish this. If the entire facility comes crumbling down, how are we outside?
Just like Joseph said.
If you see this as outside Beacon Mental Hospital, that means that's part of the delusion. You've lost consciousness, that's why you're here. This is the ruined city, and this is you imagining that you're still making your way to the hospital. You're already there! Now, the floor may have collapsed a bit, but you're still inside. Might just have been knocked out or something. Leslie, are we really here? Leslie? I know that it would thematically be appropriate for me to just go for Leslie, but I want to collect as much stuff as I can, obviously. Any tiles over here? The final... Leslie... Look, it can't be reality, right? So... I was about to say that it's all destroyed behind me, but it actually isn't, not entirely. Alright, that wasn't worth the trip, but fair enough. Let's make our way onwards. Let's make the mental effort. I need to understand. Will I understand sooner or will I fix the situation sooner? I think I'll have to act before I understand, and I hate that. That's the front door. We've seen this. Now we'll go to the lobby. With all the dead bodies. We've been here. We've been here before.
I knew it.
You say that, but I have no idea what you actually mean. Will these people get up? You can't burn these corpses. Is this ground level reality? The presence of green gel signifies that this isn't actually real. Alright, I'll prepare the blinding bolts for just such an occasion. Alright, you've got them in spades. Should all of these guys rise up, you'll blind them and then execute them. Swiftly. There's too many of them. Well, there's not too many of them. I can deal with them. One grenade would deal with them, if I had any. Burning them would solve the problem as well. But presumably, with so many bodies, they're just trying to scare me. And no one's actually about to rise. I mean, 24 zombies at once? Wouldn't that be something? That would be the most horrifying horde event we've ever been through. 2-3 dozens? We've only ever gone to the left over there. Patient world, yada yada yada. We've never gone any further than the real world as far as we could see. And there's not going to be ammo scattered about in a hospital, even an American one. Not in this fashion. Well, perhaps I underestimate the Americans, who knows. Alright, we've never been here. We've never been through this door, this is the first time. Boxes, plenty of boxes behind the scenes. That's an interesting design. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's very linear. You'd think these paths would diverge and we could reach different worlds and such. Now we're in the basement and we're heading down via a ladder. Once again, this is not the base level reality. This is based on memories of base level reality. Think about this for a moment. What sort of a hospital would have this sort of layout? Will you just go... Sweet logos. And it would... Holy. Oh dear, they made him suffer.
A thousand other sensations as they probed my cerebrum, examined my work. An eternity of intensity. Pain. Pleasure. Rage. Ecstasy. Blending together into a single piercing noise. Until the darkness was broken by sparks. Like twinkling starlight. The pain, the noise, the light blends together, takes shape. It's a place I know so well.
The lobby?
My prison. My home.
Oh no.
You brought this on yourself.
I don't know if I'd be so callous, Sebastian.
The sedative they used on me must have been my own. I was aware of every slice. Every severed nerve. Every tug of flesh pulled away from my bones until absolute darkness overtook me. Darkness and pain. A thousand other sensations as they probed my cerebrum, examined my work. An eternity of intensity.
Even
Pain.
as horrible as he might have been,
Rage.
I don't think he deserved this. I don't think anyone deserved this.
Blending together.
And one thing I wanted to note, it came to my mind a while back, but that I did not necessarily make explicit.
Starlight.
I mentioned that the accident twisted him and made him this horrible sadist, and before he was just this nice kid who loved his sister. That's contradicted by the evidence of our own eyes, which may very well have been fabricated, of him having a conversation with Marcelo as a child with no bandages, and I don't think that's after he's recovered physically, although that's definitely a remote possibility. I think that was before that. Before they did these horrible things to him. Is this a side path and not the main path? Presumably. So either way, he was messed up from the get-go. But still, if we are to trust these tapes, what Marcelo did to him was about as heartless as what Ruvik did to pretty much everyone else. But Marcelo used him in all of this, figuring he was smarter, stronger, older, etc. And Ruvik took his nasty revenge on, well, basically everyone and everything. You don't have to agree with him, but you may just understand him. Oh no, oh no, not another vat of blood, not again. Yeah, thankfully I didn't fall into it this time. Do I actually want to descend? Splishy splashy? Is there any point? Is there anything worth finding here? Is there a point to wading through this filth? Once again, we are not in base level reality. As indicated by the length of that ladder, you won't have a hospital that will just lead you along a single long corridor all the way to the basement and then down a ladder 20 meters long. That's not exactly wheelchair friendly for one. That's one of the most bizarre designs you could possibly have. It's not ergonomic, it's nonsensical. It's just a tortuous path created by a very sick mind. And nothing more. Yes, we've been here, remember? And there were these closed paths with many locks on them. Many, many locks. So that we couldn't get to whatever was at the end. And now we'll get an opportunity to explore that. Now we'll get an opportunity to find out. Leslie. Where is... Damn it. That was nothing though. What about this doll? Empty as ever? Nope. 5 trap parts were here. That was absolutely worth exploring. The note! Newer note from Sewell. Do you still dream of escape? So near at hand? What is the point of dreaming when your body lies here, never moving? All. So Ruvik. It may very well be what he's doing. And we've been through this, right? He stimulated all sorts of regions, and he figured that the best way to torture people was to give them some shred of hope. Because if they have no hope, they just give up. But if they do have some shred of hope left, then they will be willing to struggle. You know the way out. The way out is through here and upstairs. But do we actually want to get out? Well, that answers the question, doesn't it? Because previously we couldn't break these locks because we didn't have the melee attack unlocked. Now we do. Oh, I should read what this says first. Okay, I have no idea what this is. But yes, previously we couldn't enter, we could not break the chains. So we can go down 3 paths. I don't know which path we should actually take. This huge doll seems important. Oh dear. So path on the left, path over here forward, and the path up the ladder. Let's go through here first. This may very well be non-Euclidean, so these paths may overlap in bizarre ways. There's nothing of note here, unless this generator comes in handy later on. I think we need to go down the double doors, but I am tempted to go up the ladder. Although there is a distinct possibility that you are expected to go up the ladder. Do I really need to say it? Well, I will anyway. There is no ladder! One way to go. Prohibited zone. From this point forward, only select individuals may pass. Those without permission are asked to leave and contact the head office. Leslie has led me through here. A visage of him, I don't know. But I have been to the base level of reality, haven't I? I've had these glimpses. Or were these glimpses also fake? All of this is perfectly possible. I'm glad I've reached this hypothesis very early on in the playthrough, but I'll say it again. From the point in time when we've arrived at the hospital, everything can possibly be a delusion. Now, hypothetically, our memories may have been altered, or we may have somehow been involved even earlier than that.
Leslie?
But we have to get you there so that you can get us out. Kidman wanted to kill Leslie, but is Kidman the traitor, and was she actually trying to stop Ruvik? Or is Kidman on the right side in all of this? And was she betraying us and lying about this entire thing? and just said, oh, no, we can't let Ruby get his hands on Leslie, therefore we need to execute Leslie, you see. There's a door at the end of all of this, and presumably that's where we should go at the very end, but first we should go through here, right? To explore and get everything we can. I haven't really been giving much thought to traps existing in this area. Ah, another tape. Plans. Women's lavatory, men's lavatory, generator 2. Oh, don't tell me I'll have to memorize all of this.
By the time I realized Jimenez had betrayed me, it was too late. I was so close. He knew it. Knew that I was too focused to notice when he brought those men. They'd never gotten past my traps otherwise. Their device is a perversion of my own. The device I should have created. My data, my equipment, my theories, my mind. They replaced my husk of a body with a new dimension of torment.
So much evil. So much ruthlessness. Which isn't necessarily... well, which may be evil, but it's a different type of beast altogether. A decent degree of sadism involved. Some sick satisfaction, backstabbing, all sorts of things. Oh dear. I can see this narrowing down. Great, we're in the elevator now. Don't tell me I'll have to fight in the elevator. That's never happened so far, but I wouldn't count out the possibility. Ding! Where am I now? Outside? A courtyard. I love how hell-bent I am on collecting everything, no matter what. Oh, look, a side door. Is it closed? No. Is there anything of note here? Well, this is rather impressive. Am I supposed to go through here, or am I supposed to go to Leslie? If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that I'm supposed to follow Leslie, but who knows? Leslie.
Leslie?
Yeah, perhaps I should have gone downstairs first, but it seemed like such an obvious path. It went on for a reasonably long while downstairs. What is that? The tower. The device must be located in the tower, presumably at the pinnacle of it. Alright, we're going down. Down to Goblin Town. I have no idea where this leads, but I am about to find out. Nowhere good. None of these things are ever good. Yes, it's just a slight detour, a tiny side path, and this is the final map fragment. Map fragment 28. There are no more map fragments to collect. And I just got 5,000 units of the green gel. This is it. We're almost done. Oh, look at this printing ball. I'm glad I got those upgrades. Delightful. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do though, but I think Leslie knows better than anyone else. I think he's been through this. I think he'll have to walk me through the procedure. Oh dear. What a world, eh? The only person I can actually trust now, the only person I can rely on, is this crazy guy we've been chasing all this time. It's a much more solid hedge than the one in the dream sequence of the Victoriano estate, where we just walked through the shrubbery. We're here. 2 side paths. This is the save spot, presumably. Another prohibited zone. It's bound to be a mirror. No, there isn't. We're not going back. This is the real deal. This is the physical place. I can save here. I don't think I can actually retrieve anything from my little prize boxes. I could perform some upgrades, should I wish to. I've got 25k, over 25k green gel. I may as well at least have a gander before what appears to be the final confrontation. $15k to upgrade the explosive bolt. I didn't get any additional damage on the pistol. I could hypothetically invest into that, but at this stage I have no idea if there's any point. Do I just max out the pistol? I'll never get the final upgrade to the harpoon bolt. Or maybe I should get more damage on the shotgun. How am I doing as far as ammo is concerned? 8 shots on this, and over 30 on the handgun. I presumably ought to get more damage for the handgun. Let's finally do it. $20k needed to get the final tier. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. That's not going to happen ever, as far as I can tell. Once again, I need to remember this is not base level reality. In base level reality, the floor has collapsed, and as much as I have been chasing Leslie, I've not quite managed to reach him. Unless this is base level reality. And the other thing that seemed so real was the delusion. Is this base level reality? How can I tell?
Damn it! Hey, I know you're out there.
Yes? Talk to me.
Watch out for his eye. What? If you want to live, you avoid Ruvik's eye. Watch out for his eye.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
Okay, watch out for his eye. Avoid Ruvik's eye. Is this base level reality? No. Examine, then burn him.
Poor guy. Rest in peace.
Burn him. So by the sound of... No, this is one of the rooms, but it's not... Yeah, it's not that room with Tatiana and all that. No, this is the real deal. What? Those are the cops. I've seen them get killed by Ruvik on the recording, right? Yes. No, I haven't been here. This didn't happen. Oh, that's brilliant. He smashed him with the lantern. I can't believe this. Burn like your sister did. You bastard. Ruvik's eye, no! How am I supposed to avoid that? You know, when people speak of the mind's eye, I don't think they usually are that literal. Shouldn't we go back and try to get some stuff? Oh no, here they come. What? Oh no. Alright, I get it. Oh no, they're above you! Yeah, it's a huge arena. There's basically nothing you can do. Am I supposed to shoot the eye? Ah yes, the meat soup. Summon the Ruvik Mimic. Use the sniper rifle to... Nope! I know this! I know how to avoid this as well. Ugh. Damn it. That doesn't seem to do anything, though. If only there was something that allowed me to make some progress, that would be great. Right, over here. Run. Boy, those upgrades really pay off. Oh no. Mimic. No. The only way you deal with that mimic is by skewering it and then frying it. Kablamo. Well, what is it? Can I progress? Somehow. Well, I can walk up that ladder, I guess. This is some time I have to collect all the stuff around, I guess. Well, at least I got away. Reload. Oh, there. Craft. Panic crafting is the best type of crafting, apparently. Oh, a rocket launcher? I didn't sign up for this! Ow! Thanks for the courtesy of not stabbing me while down. Jeez. All right. Rocket Man. Time to craft. Kablamo! Crafted! Hiya! No! Haha! You can't catch me! Can't catch me, buddy! Too fast for you! Well, admittedly... What blew me up? Well, presumably some sort of a trap. I will accept this. I know he got kinda trapped, but I'll accept that. See, I could hypothetically insist that everything has to be done properly. And that I can't just take advantage of pathfinding problems, but I'm not above that. Hey there, buddy. What's happening? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to need you to die, alright? You see, naturally you might expect me to immediately head for the exit, but since the music is calm... There's no music, what am I even talking about? Well, let me put it this way. There is no unnerving music, there are no foes that I can hear or see. I might as well take my sweet time. Gather everything that could prove to be useful. Like this handy dandy torch. Heal up. And then, and only then, head for the final confrontation. Alright, the sniper rifle needs to be reloaded. And all the ammo for it needs to be acquired. I don't necessarily get it. The eyes are still open and I've done nothing about them. I was supposed to know. Void Ruvik's eye, the guy said. Ruvik's got so many eyes. Oh dear, alright. That's about it. That's all that I could find. It's just a handful of bottles now. Alright, and some sniper rifle ammo, fair enough. There's also that. Is this it by some standard of it? I no longer have my lantern, by the way. So many eyes. So many eyes. The eyes have hills. Is this about to break? I'm sorry, what am I supposed to do? Ow. Oh, there you are. You miscreants, you. Alright. If you pay enough attention, you'll notice this shooting gallery over there. Hey there, buddy. What is it to pick up here? Ah yes, healing, excellent. Well, I might as well use that right now. basically impossible to avoid his eye over here. Maybe there's some central eye. The eye to end all eyes. Was about to ask, is this base level reality? What could possibly base level reality be? All right. I don't even know what questions to ask anymore. We might just be forced to fight the gauntlet of all the bosses encountered so far. We might face Ruvik himself, his enormous horrifying eye. Oh, hold on, I know these things. I hate these things too. Can I disarm you? The butcher is associated with these things, at least in my mind. Eek. The Roombas of Death. I could try to disarm the bomb. I'm not sure if that's viable. For all I know, it has an extremely high difficulty rating, so to speak. I'll leave it be. I've blown myself up enough times so far. If I pull the lever, what happens? What happens when I pull that damn lever? What is... Does it descend soon enough? Well, the good news is you can reverse it. So if I ever need to leave, skewering is an option. I have an inkling. There will be something big, something enormous will try to get me. And my weapons just won't be powerful enough, so I'll have to skewer whatever that thing turns out to be with the spikes. But of course you presumably can keep flailing about. Trying to shoot it to bits. Oh, I see. You can return over here, except I haven't deactivated that bomb, so this path is essentially off limits unless I go all the way back and actually deactivate it properly. I do have proper healing, so if I mess up on all of these, I can still recover. I think I should take the time to disarm them. I think I should take the time to try to disarm them. Although they can be used against enemies. Alright, Vestin, calm down and disarm them. If you get hurt, that's okay. Neat. I hate what this is setting up for. Lots of running around. Presumably I have to skewer that thing multiple times. Alright. Right. Self-forgiveness. That was almost a failure. That, almost, among other things, means not. That was not a failure. I've managed. Will these things fall off the sea? What is that? Tiny carcasses? What happened? Oh, the oh, God! Skewer. Two of them? Really? The Roomba of Death. Roomba of Death, please stop. It was supposed to be possible to destroy you. They'll just take separate paths, won't they? This is unfair! I thought you could just skewer them straightforwardly. I think I might have to fight them and kill them. It's fine by me. Alright, Boxy boy. Show me what you've got. Why would you go down? What's wrong with you? Oh, right, because your buddy here is handling this, right? Whoa! And how am I supposed to deal with this nonsense now? Do I just deal enough damage? Is that it? Well, thankfully I've learned that you can shoot these things and that deactivates them. No, 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 no! Oh, he doesn't like that at all! All right. Let's do this. Ow! Two of them, of course. But thankfully I got knocked upstairs, so to speak. Where's the other one? Yeah, if I get ambushed from two sides, that's going to be an atrocity. Blood? Rising? Oh dear. Moving through here is getting harder and harder. There we go. The death of the first one filled this with blood. The death of the second one released me from this torment. A decent bit of ammo got used up, but despite appearances, I just needed to deal enough damage to them to make them go down. Nothing even remotely more fancy than that. I got plenty of sniper ammo, which I didn't use, and now I can pick up. Well, hopefully they'll give me a save spot after this. I also want to first of all reload this, and second of all craft some more bolts. Oh, and heal fully. If not now, then when? I can deal with being a little woozy right now. But in the final confrontation, I will, at the very best, have enough time to use syringes. Not the full pack. Alright, don't tell me there's another set of bosses behind this door. I've been through enough. A corridor.
I created this world.
Okay.
You cannot keep me here.
I understand, but look, can't we just, you know, all be friends? This is the Eye of Ruvik. How do I avoid it? Do I run? Well, the idea was to evade it somehow. I think I'll have to sneak on by. Oh, I see. It's like a searchlight. The moment it notices me, it's the moment this all ends. What? Can I save? Someplace near, or is that just his theme? Look at this. Look at this. It's slimy. The walls are made of guts. The eyes are scanning the area. Oh. We are just deep within the bowels of this thing. In the most literal and horrifying of senses. Why did I get teleported to the beginning? If the eye noticing me just means that I have to go back to the start, that's not too much of a punishment. Alright, let's observe the pattern. It goes over there. Then down. This is presumably the time for me to sneak through. It goes over here. Then closer. As soon as it moves away, presumably that's when I ought to... Okay, now. That light is not from the eye. As soon as the eye whizzes past me in the opposite direction, that is to the right, I will run to the lamp. Whizzes past me. It's not like it's very fast. Whoops. How far does it go? Far enough. Far enough for me to reach the next hiding spot. Doesn't matter. I'm out here. No! Tripwires and a bomb. I could just sneak past this bomb, you know. And I think I ought to. Damn, making sense. No! Alright. I will not attempt to disarm the bomb, that's just too risky. Also, reasoning about these wires is so difficult since I'm dealing with 2D, but the game is in 3D. So over there on the outskirts, I can't... No, hold on, that's just mines. Oh dear, not a searchlight and wires. But after I sneak through here, it's apparently smooth sailing. Okay, so what's the path I want to take? Presumably between these two. And then we... Alright, I've made it. I've made my way through here. This is the final eye, I think. Oh dear. Onwards! Onwards! There's no time to lose. Don't try to shoot, don't try to do anything, don't get stuck in puddles, just go, just go. There we go, I've made my way inside. Really? This is the courtyard again and the path to the tower. Have I reached base level reality? I love that you can get all the way back to the elevator. First floor. Long corridor, it's the basement, and then there's the second floor. I don't know, I'm not going to memorize that. Anything useful over here? Nope. First of all, I've already been there, and second of all, now the door is closed. How did this collapse? Is it that little natural disaster I've mentioned? Is this base level reality? If you just keep on running right now, do you ever need to stop to catch your breath, or can you keep running indefinitely? I wonder. Let's see. He's out. He's at 0. Okay. Okay, he still has to do that. But if I tap the use button repeatedly, he recovers very quickly. Still, I shouldn't drain it all the way to 0. The bar is very generous and very long. There's nothing out here for me. Nothing to pick up. Just a path through the front door. Leslie! Are we still on schedule? The device has been destroyed. What about that door over there? Nothing. You can't interact with it. Let's use this elevator again. I may very well be stuck in an infinite loop here. But then again, I would catch on. So if he expects me to not figure that out and keep suffering forever in this loop in a Sisyphean task, then he's horribly mistaken, alright? That's...
Make it out alive, I'm never riding in an elevator again.
Yeah, no kidding. We've made it part of the way there. Don't tell me the elevator will stop halfway there or something like that. We need to get all the way to the top. We need to get all the way to the top. Don't make me take the stairs. It says all the way to the bottom, though. The elevator is lying. Oh, this... Oh, they've... Is the machine biological in nature? It very well may be. Something partially biological, partially mechanical, interwoven into one atrocity. Do I approach it? Do I go to that door? I'm connected to it, so maybe I shouldn't smack it like that. What?
It can't be.
Yep. I could shoot the glass floor. Kidman! One more step and you're dying here.
Sebastian, get away from him.
Why? You've betrayed us.
Sebastian, listen to me. Stop. Your interests are the same as ours.
I don't believe you. Maybe...
Look, I get it. You're not just some rookie detective, and this is not just some ordinary kid. You killed Joseph and you shot me. So right at this moment, that's enough reason for me not to trust you.
Correct.
You're a good man. That's why I... Doesn't matter anymore. If you know who this kid is, if you know anything, you know why he can't be allowed to live.
Explain this to me, Kidman.
Bullshit. It's Ruvik. He's the one that...
He's the one that has to die. Kidman, if you just explain this thing to me, I might possibly... Don't try to shoot him while I'm knocked out. Kidman, why don't you just communicate? See, this is why accidents happen. Damn you, Kidman. Leslie, save us.
Leslie, stop.
Do something. No! 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 Shoot Ruvik! Kidman, shoot Ruvik! Kidman.
Leslie!
Oh, now we failed. Kidman? I'm out of here. Well, I'll try. Doesn't matter, I'm down here in the vat anyway. So what does it matter what I try to do here? This is such a height! And I'm falling to the side, essentially. Sebastian? Yeah, that's you falling sideways, essentially. Eventually you'll start falling down. But it doesn't matter all that much, now does it? I have failed. I have failed everyone, including myself. That's it, we're done. That's it, it's over. Unless Leslie is more powerful, in which case we might just accomplish something, but is that to be relied upon. Okay, I can shoot that countless times. Well, a countable number of times. Oh yes, that's Ruvik controlling the machinery, fair enough. I presumably should shoot his head, that's it. Oh, that's wonderful. No, don't... Not a call. Wow, instant death! I was trying to evade it as well, I knew what was up. I'm supposed to run forward and not get caught. Okay. Are we any safer here? There's still Kidman. Can she do something? Anything? Oh, great. Hey, that's, pretty snazzy. Let's try to use that. Alright, just track whatever you're supposed to track. Aim for the head unless you need to defend yourself. Well, did we accomplish anything? Sebastian! Oh no! Remember, this isn't actually happening. Tell yourself... Away. A rocket launcher. Pick it up. Pick up the weapon. And shoot. It doesn't matter all that much if you die. I crashed the helmet. I should have waited. No! I should have been firing more rapidly, with more gusto. One, reload. Two, reload. Three, reload. Don't pause for anything. Another time. Head. I don't think I can necessarily hit that. Oh, there we go, it's exposed. There we go. Second time. I'm running out of ammo here. Alright, I understand. 1 rocket fired. 2 rockets fired at the center of mass. 3 rockets fired at the center of mass. 4 5 and now I need to aim for the head. Done. 1 2 3 4 aim for the head. I've missed. That might cost me. How did I miss it? One rocket. 2 rockets. 3 rockets. 4 5 headshot. Time for the headshot. The helmet's down. The head again. The head. 4 shots left. What now? I shot his head. Is that enough? That was the focal point of everything. Disconnect immediately! And now free the others. I can't believe you've managed, Detective. Free the others! Whoever is over there. I know you're woozy, but you've got to free the others.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here.
Ruvik.
Stop. I could go to the center and try to destroy the brain. Yeah, freeing the others might not be on the agenda. But aren't the others here? Also, it's a weird statement. Okay, he created this world. That's why... Why does that mean that I cannot keep him though? Now if he's a master of anything, that's his own world. Doesn't mean he's the master of everything. Doesn't mean he's the master of the outside world.
To finish this.
Destroy his brain. Ruben Victoriano. Yes! Base level reality. You've torn it out of the machine, so he's no longer connected to anyone. You know, for good measure, I would give it a kick. Shoot it. Stomp it. Do something.
Vital signs, sir.
Kidman? Okay. Who's that?
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere. No one can.
She's running the experiment? Is she? I've probably impressed her, but all of that was once again within the confines of the trap. I have not gotten out as far as I understand it. Or have I? Is this finally base level reality? Because over here it's still there. Connolly. Here's the dock. Can this actually be destroyed? Is the brain gone? Leslie Withers. Leslie is gone. It was claimed that no one could escape, but as far as I understand it, Leslie may have managed to. If there's anyone who can free us. Unless he got whisked away, which is perfectly possible. Are we on base level reality? Or is this yet another delusion to try and convince us that we've managed? While keeping us under control. This looks like reality. Looks perfectly believable. But how can we tell anymore? Is that Leslie?
Go, go, go!
Do you recognize him as a cop?
Detective, are you all right? Is there anyone else?
I don't know. It's horrible in there.
Just give me some real fresh air.
Boy, have I got a story to tell you. If anyone is alive and does connect them... Oh dear. Is that Leslie at the very front? I can't see the face. I don't know. Did Kidman call for backup? What is actually the case? What is real... Leslie. The more I think about this, yes, he couldn't have freed himself. Because he couldn't have gotten out, but for all I know, Leslie managed to. Maybe Leslie freed them all. Despite everything. If he can still hear this and feel this, that means he's not fully disconnected. Unless that damn thing can influence the outside world now. Which is definitely a remote possibility. But Kidman did shush me, so... Maybe, despite everything, she was trying to save me even though she was under direct orders to do something. But yes, as far as I can tell, this is base level reality. The city is not in ruin. And it's full of magnificent detail. I think we got out. Well, at least Sebastian did. And so did Leslie. And presumably the same with Kidman. Oh dear. Now, I could say goodbye to you right here, right now. And spell you the credits. Or, of course, as an alternative, I could give you a bit of a debriefing at this point in order to preserve them. Or I could just whisk myself away and let them roll in silence, which wouldn't be too fun for anyone, now would it? There was an absolutely mind-blowing experience. I still don't have all the answers. It still remains a mystery. But there is still much left to discover. There's DLC involved. Not only is there Evil Within 2, there's DLC for Evil Within 1 that I presumably ought to get through before I'm actually free, before I'm actually done with this game. And thus the story shall continue. But what I have seen was absolutely amazing, left a lasting impression on me. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's glorious. Of course, it has its limitations. There are annoying parts to it. For instance, that hairy creature clipping through the pillar, or the fact that I need to be very careful when I want to scroll messages, because it's quite possible that if I move my mouse I won't be able to scroll them whatsoever. And of course the fact that I have to rebind my keys every time I start the game. But all in all, this is absolutely amazing. And as much as it may seem that I will need to have a perfect, flawless game to give it, say, 5 out of 5 stars, this I will give 5 out of 5 despite its flaws. Just for how magnificent it appeared to me and what impression it left on me. Although this might be relative inexperience, maybe it left that sort of an impression because it's relatively new and it dazzled me with all of its graphical glitter and all that. That very well may be. But still, taking all the elements together, the story, the gameplay, the riveting nature of it, the pacing, which was incredible. I am pretty satisfied with it, although, as you might imagine, I am also quite pleased that all of this is finally over, at least as far as the main game is concerned, at least as far as the main campaign is concerned. Oh dear. Well, either way, as far as I can tell, the credits will take the sweet time rolling. There were quite a few people involved in the making of this game. And they did a fine job. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I am so stunned at this point. So speechless, essentially, as I try to parse everything that has befallen me thus far, everything that I have gone through. Not necessarily things in front of me. 3 QA testers, yeah, that does explain things, doesn't it? 3 people! Incredible. Yes, obviously. Plenty of companies, with plenty of divisions, with plenty of people involved in the making of this game. Hats off to them. All of the hats. Now, if you'll indulge me, wait just a brief moment for the penny to drop. It'll take under a minute from this point. Wait. Do tell, Past Western. What has just occurred to you? Oh no. What if Ruvik got out as Leslie? What if that is what happened? The doctor at the very tail end of it all said yes. Oh, I understand now. He wants the same thing as we do. He wants to get out. And to get out, he needed some sort of a body. And as far as I understand it, he didn't have his own anymore. He was just a brain plugged into the machine. So he needed a host. And that host needed to be compatible with his brain waves. And the only person he found that was compatible was Leslie. Now, the doctor's idea was that we had to plug someone in who was compatible so that that person could... The doctor's idea was that he had to plug Leslie in so that Leslie could get out. He had to plug Leslie in the fiction so that he could either get out or control Ruvik, I don't know. And by that logic, Kidman's idea was, if Leslie gets connected to this damn thing, Ruvik will have a host. And he will be free. At which point there's no telling what he might do. Because he might be more than just this husk of a man. Embodied, he might have some sort of telekinetic powers or whatever. Or at the very least, he may just be this monster on the loose. Which is why Kidman want to kill Leslie, which is understandable. But at the same time, wouldn't that have left us trapped? Or was it that Kidman, alongside her team, was plugged in from time to time in a very controlled fashion, in a very controlled way, with someone to whisk her out should things start falling apart? And thus could safely deal with all of this. But then again, that doesn't make sense either, because then she could just kill Leslie outside in the real world, couldn't she? And if that were the case, then considering the fact that Sebastian didn't explicitly get plugged in as far as we could see, that would mean that we didn't get wirelessly possessed. And if we did get wirelessly possessed, then why didn't everyone else get wirelessly possessed, including Kidman? That makes very little sense. I guess the only way to find out, at least to attempt to find out, would be to play the DLC and the sequel, possibly. I don't think I can gather them all by simply reviewing the footage. And I'm most certainly not about to replay the game. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Here are the testers. Maybe they were testing the language, but presumably they were also testing the game. One would presume. Oh, Q-Lock. Yeah, I've heard of these guys. Special thanks to plenty of people. Understandable. And presumably that's the end of the credits. And now, actually, for the final time, thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere. Although that's an actual opportunity to say that. Yeah. Machine gun acquired. That's quite nice. I could use a machine gun in a playthrough. Not like I'm going to be tempted to play again with a machine gun, but still. I got a machine gun as a bonus for clearing this final chapter. Finally, thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere. I also got a rocket launcher. And 50,000 skill points. Also, a New Game Plus and a model viewer. What do you mean by New Game Plus? Now you can choose a different difficulty setting when selecting New Game. Total number of deaths, 52. Sorry.